I was never going to address this madness, honestly. If you know me, then you know that I do not entertain any other ideas or beliefs that there is something other than Jikook. Like, there's no other BTS ship that has any basis, and there's no other JK or Jimin ship outside of BTS that has any basis. Like, this is what I believe, point blank, period. So imagine my shock when this statement comes out. A statement, by the way, that looks like it was written by a trash cooker, and the Jikookers are losing their minds even more. Even the Jikookers who are like not caring are not like going crazy. To be fair, I'm also going crazy. I'm going fucking mental, but only because of the fact that this thing is refusing to die down. Every single day is something new. Like, how many days has this been? And we are still talking about this. The fact that we're even entertaining this statement is crazy to me, because why would Big Hit not release a statement directly like they just did with the Michael Jackson one? And literally even the tone of voice, how Big Hit talks versus this statement, which is being released by a third party, which looks like it's been written by an auntie. Like, what are we doing, because what are we doing? And I was never going to talk about this, to be honest. I was just gonna come, keep posting my Jikook videos and move on. But right now, because this thing is not going away, I'm just here wondering, because the Jikookers who are still supporters and believers, like, forget the insecure Jikookers, they're always losing their mind. But I'm talking about the Jikookers who believe the statement that Jimin and this woman dated at some point in junction. That would insinuate that they dated in the year 2020, because that's the year, like, when that video the woman released is from 2020, and you're trying to tell me that Jimin dated this woman in 2020? Me, as a Jikooker who has studied these two, like, there's gonna be an exam, I cannot see when there was room for this. When exactly did Jimin date this woman? Especially in 2020, bro. 2020 COVID era, where these two were literally in isolation together. Like, what are you talking about? Also, we seem to be forgetting that JK rented 9-1 before Jimin. We remember that, right? Like, we remember JK was living there before Jimin. Do you remember when all the members moved out and Jimin was the only one that was homeless? Like, every member was accounted for except for Jimin, which led Jikookers to conclude that they were living together, because obviously he had to be living somewhere, right? But he was the only member who had bought a building that was falling apart, a dilapidated building, so he was obviously not living in it. So my thing is, Jikook started dating in 2015. I'm just talking to people who have studied Jikook and they know how it is. They've been together since 2015, right? Yeah, 10-year anniversary, blah, blah, blah. But instead of us laughing about that, we're here talking about this rubbish. Anyway, they've been together since 2015. And every single year, they get even closer. They get even more attached. Like, you know, the rumors that were happening in 2018 when BTS was about to disband, that Jikook were like, were finna be separated, but they couldn't do it. You know, none of them could handle it. So they got back together, unsubstantiated by, you know, it was from Jikookers. And you know, it does make sense. It does make sense, because to me, BTS disbanding, yes, there was a lot going on. They were overwhelmed, working too hard, not taking breaks. But at the same time, I do feel like Jikook also had something to do with it. But that's neither here nor there. My point is, when you think about how after they went to talk in 2017, that's when they literally started acting like a proper couple, because they were like official. And so if after that, after 2017, they have literally been like inseparable. They are literally what's the word we use for them? Codependent, right? They're a codependent couple. Like, it's not just set like Jion, it's also set like Jimin. They're set like Jikook. They're always together. Literally, it was just when before they enlisted face era, when JK couldn't see Jimin for like a few months, and we were sensing he was having Jimin withdrawal symptoms. And you're telling me that in 2020, not only did Jikook break up, but they broke up long enough for Jimin to have started dating somebody else. Jikook, like Jimin and JK that we know, this relationship as we know it, honestly, in my opinion, I don't see them as the kind of people who would be able to get over their breakup in a month, and then the next month Jimin is dating somebody else, and then they get back together the month after. Like, no. First of all, that's not the kind of person that Jimin is. Like, from the past, he's been telling us that he would prefer to date one person and one person for the rest of his life. There's nothing about Jimin that doesn't scream monogamy. I am having, honestly, when we watch their timeline right now, I don't have any receipts with me because I'm on here because I'm freaking, I'm losing my mind at the reaction we are getting from Jikookers. That's why I'm here. If we actually look, we need to like sit down and look at the 2020 2021 timeline at this, because it doesn't make, where does this woman fit in? Because Jikook was still really close in 2020, they were still really close in 2021. So I am having a hard time trying to picture a time when they broke up, and then they didn't just break up, but Jimmy started dating somebody else, and these two still remained like cordial and friends and touchy and inseparable. Like, make it make sense, my guy. I'm sorry, but this is not making sense to me. If it's making sense to you, explain to me, because it's not making sense to me. I am having a hard time understanding when Jimin could have started dating somebody else, where and nothing between Jikook changed. I'm sorry, it doesn't make any sense to me. This statement insinuating that Jimin dated Dawn is, and okay, I'm getting KG Hookers are trying to explain the statement, and they're saying that international fans are not understanding the nuance, that this person is not saying, that the statement is not saying Jimin and this woman dated. It's just saying that they used to know each other. And you know what? That makes more sense to me, because no matter what I do, no matter how hard I try, I cannot see when Jimin could have started dating somebody else after a breakup with JK. He would need at least a year or two to get over what they have, because what they have is like insane. It's literally insane. It's not even normal. The way that they are with each other is crazy. It's the kind of relationship that you don't get over just that, like that easily. I'm sorry, I don't see it. 2020 Jikook were very loud and very much in love. So here is where I stand, me as Shazi. Eva statement, unless Big Hit directly drops a statement, then I don't care for it. I'm not gonna give it any of my energy, because it doesn't mean nothing to me. I need to hear from Big Hit themselves or a member. Anybody else, I'm sorry. I don't know what the fuck you're saying. I can't listen to you. So Jikookers, let's just calm down, because I don't know, some K media that loves to drag BTS, just because some K media came and said that this is what Big Hit said, why are we buying that and running with it? Why? In what world wouldn't Big Hit drop a statement themselves, especially for something this big that is going this crazy? Nah fam, nah. For me, it either comes from Big Hit or the members. That's it. Other than that, there's nothing for me to care about. So let's just calm down. All right? Let's calm down and go on and have a good day, because we deserve it. JK's birthday is coming soon. So something to look forward to, and something worth talking about. Way more than what we're talking about right now, in my opinion.